Hello, and welcome back to Legacy of Leaders, where we interview the brightest and most interesting leaders in the community, and today is no different. I'm your host, Whitney Mincey, joined by very special guests, Miss Jade Robinson and Jodi Helmholtz from Volunteer Jacks.
Yes, thank you for having us.
Absolutely. I'm so glad to have you here. A little biased because obviously, Jade, you and I go way back, and I just love you and everything that you're doing. But Volunteer Jacks is one of the newer things that you've been getting into.
Yes.
Not brand new, been around for a little bit, but now officially coming to the forefront.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about Volunteer Jacks.
Yes, Volunteer Jacks is a volunteer recruitment service for the Northeast Florida area. So we're covering also not just Duval, but the Nassau County area, Clay County, and St. John's as well.
Okay.
So it was a branch off of something that the Chamber of Commerce was doing, and they, were not able to keep the group and maintain it. So I picked up all of the social properties at Volunteer Jacks on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and so I just started the volunteer group in 2017, and it started off with me adding 100 volunteers, and now we're up to almost 4,000 volunteers listed showing in that group now, and people will post their volunteer opportunities. We are solely recruitment of time and not money, so therefore there's no donations allowed in the group, as well as anything that we share. It's only about giving your time back into the community solely.
I love that, and I think it makes it so much more impactful that people can't just come in and ask for donations and things like that.
Yes.
So tell us more about how the organization works with volunteers and the nonprofits. Jodi, maybe you can tell us a little bit about that.
So you can, as the nonprofits can come to us and say, I need volunteers, I need this many on this date, or I have this event coming up, and we help reach out to our volunteers in our pool, or we'll put it out to social groups and say, is anybody available on this date? And in return, some volunteers will come to us and say, I'm looking to help a group, or I need service hours. Do you have any opportunities available? And again, we work it backwards and say which organizations have something that need some time filled, and then we piece it all together and kind of puzzle it back and forth.
That sounds so easy. Yeah.
It is, but it actually is an important connection that sometimes is missed.
Right. And I don't mean easy for you guys to do, but it's so easy from the outside coming in and saying, hey, I want to volunteer, or hey, I need some volunteers. You guys have made it, it sounds like a pretty seamless process.
Yes, it has been. Our website, volunteerjacks.org, is where people can either sign up to be a nonprofit that partners with us, or they can sign up to become a volunteer. And in that informational form, it will have opportunities whether they want to do it weekly, monthly, annually, just once a year. We want to make sure that we're reaching everyone possible at all levels. But our primary focus and resources for the Facebook group is more like one-off volunteers for smaller groups, and then our larger recruitment services. We also provide a volunteer coordinator, so we do a site visit as well to make sure that we're providing the appropriate opportunities for those volunteers. There are a lot of newer nonprofits who maybe doesn't have like a system in place that we can make recommendations to ensure that the volunteers have a great experience. You know, as they're giving their time for free, we like to make sure that, it's a value add to them as well as the organization as well also.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about this partnership, because I hear you're the dream team. So what does that mean, and how did this come to be?
Yes, I was so fortunate. I met Jodi. I am also a wedding planner as well. So I met Jodi through my wedding planning services for her sister, and we just had a really great connection and started talking about how we love to volunteer together over a happy hour. And ever since then, we've just been having working meetings, and she has been integral part of helping us with our new upcoming event. And so, I've been behind the scenes for quite some time now, just managing, making sure the group's integrity, helping with volunteer recruitment, but we're excited to bring things to the forefront.
Great. How's it been for you, Jodi?
It's been amazing. Community service goes way back, always in my life. That's a thing, you always give back. That's been since I was young. And as I've gone through, my family, that's just what we do. So now that I'm new to the area here in Jacksonville, it's one of the best ways to learn about the area, and there is such a need in Jacksonville to give back. There are so many people in need, and to be able to coordinate and help give that back to them, and learn about people in the same way. really is, it's actually very soul fulfilling to be able to do that and see the good that you give.
Yeah.
And to be able to do it and know that you're doing it for service and not just somebody always writing a check. It's to be able to give of your time and see that appreciation. It's wonderful. And working with Jade and meeting so many people has been amazing.
Right.
Really
You
has.
connected with the right person when you came
to
Jacksonville.
I've been very blessed to do that, actually.
I have this saying that I wrote on a dry erase board in my home. I put that when you walk in purpose, the energy and connection will follow every time. And so you know, I've been walking in purpose and I've been looking for my missing puzzle piece from an administrative perspective.
Yeah.
And so Jodi became my missing puzzle piece that I
love that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right, we're almost out of time, but please tell us about the upcoming event.
Okay, yep. So Jodi, I'll tag in on this one too. April 23rd.
April 23rd at the DuPont Center, we are going to have a volunteer fair, which is similar to, think of like a job fair, but we have nonprofits, nonprofit organizations that are signing up that will have tables and volunteers at their tables to speak and present themselves, and then we're bringing in prospective volunteers, or if people want to come in and learn about all of those nonprofits and see which ones they might be interested in volunteering for, basically creating a volunteer match, if you will, that they can see what interests them, what's available in the areas from all 4 counties, and it could be anywhere from maybe they want to work with the homeless, maybe they want to work with animals, they want to work with children. They'll be able to visit each of the tables and learn about it. It's open, it's free to the nonprofits, it's open and free to the prospective volunteers. It'll be going on from 2 to 6 on April 23rd.
Yes.
It's going to be a fantastic event.
Yes,
Wonderful.
indeed.
So do you still have opportunities for nonprofits to sign up and be a part of this?
We do still have some slots available.
Wonderful.
Yes, and also many spots available for all the volunteer prospects. We'd love to reach 300.
Okay.
We have over 100 signed up currently, so we're looking forward to seeing more people come through and check out and find their volunteer match as well. So the age ranges that our target would be anywhere from 15 up to, you know, and beyond in retirement age as well.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. I'm so excited for this event.
Thank you.
If you are interested in being either a nonprofit at the event or a volunteer, make sure you go to their website and sign up for that before April 23rd. And if you're interested in any other information, you can head over to dailynewsnetwork.com. All of their info will be listed there. We will see you next time on Legacy of Leaders.